Well, hey, and welcome to another one of our practice videos on our Birnie Family Live. And guys, tonight we're just doing another practice. We actually haven't advertised we're doing this, or spoke to friends and family and all that sort of stuff. This is just practice videos. That's all they are, and gets me sort of going with the live stuff and the family going with the live stuff. Because obviously, guys, this complements our Birnie Family channel and our Birnie Family Fun for kids. Our Birnie Family Fun Shorty shorts and gaming. So we've got quite a bit on the go just now. But live's got a few things, that you need to sort of work through and practice with, So, as always, we don't rehearse, we don't orchestrate videos. We just go for it and do it, So live will be no different. Right, so let's get us sorted out here. Excuse me. Right, guys, so this fuel tank is off of our 1200 Bandit motorbike vlogging bike. And I made a really silly mistake and spilt petrol on this lovely custom paint job that we did. So now what we have to do is rub that off. We can sit and chat in the meantime, but rub that off and get it all painted up. So I'm just going to get straight into it, guys. Let me just shift that. Let's get straight into it. Emily has got, what's it on? Strep throat she's got. Strep A at the minute. And so she's up in her bedroom. She's not feeling, she's okay. She might come down. David and Mummy are sitting through in the living room. Mum's just had a very long day. David's had a long day too. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to try and fix this tonight. Do a bit of painting again. Let's see, all the bits and pieces in there for painting. And don't worry, we are well ventilated here. It's very cold in Scotland just now, and it's absolutely useless spraying out in the garage. So we're going to do it through here. But I also need to recondition this fuel cap. We actually broke down, me and David, on the way, Thunder the Glen, I think it was. Been using the Fireblade since the other motorbike. But it's just going to recondition this tap. Where's my little Allen key bit? See, that's what I mean about live. You've got to be prepared. And I was prepared, but what have I done with the little Allen key bit? Oh, so that's it. That's it. Got it. So let's see. Let's get you into a good position. Here we go. Yeah, so drain the fuel tank. And obviously I do all of our own sort of mechanical stuff and stuff around the house and all that, so hopefully you'll enjoy. But yeah, it was a really, really silly mistake. Really silly. But never mind. You live and you learn. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, so originally we actually done this bike as a customizing project for YouTube. It took a little bit longer than we thought, but it was really, really good fun. And obviously it's, hopefully you'll see by the tank, it really, really did turn out nice. And this, of course, is for motorbike vlogging. And I think I'm right in saying that I've done 100 motorbike vlogs, but I think there's some of our earlier car vlogs in there. So it's maybe not quite. Some of these are fake. There we go. I think last time, I don't know what we did last time. Did we fix the? I think we fixed the chainsaw actually. Because at the moment we're obviously doing Emily's horsey field at the minute as well, you see. Yeah, Emily's got her, Daddy's built a big stable for her. We've got the field all ready, hopefully. And Emily is going to adopt a couple of horses, which is very cool. Oh, that's fine. That hasn't actually right through and down. That's just made the lacquer bubble, I think. There we go. We'll get it. My beautiful paint job. And I wrecked it. Yeah, so what we'll do is, using quite rough sandpaper just now, is to get all this bubbled up rubbish off first. And then we'll rub right down so it's lovely and smooth, and we'll spray it. There we go. It's coming away, look. I'm hoping you can see it. Yeah, I'm sure you can see it in the camera there. It's coming away. Yeah, it's literally taking the lacquer. Yeah, looks like I have to bring it back to the metal in some of these places. Look. Nice. Getting there. Yeah, it shouldn't take long. It's just a little bit. Yeah, and of course Emily has been doing hers as well. These live videos. And David will be doing some as well soon on their Birnie Family Fun channel. So we are getting there. Slowly but surely. This seems to be really bad around the actual filler cut. Right, time to change. There we go. Just gonna get right into it. Now obviously I've got to be quite careful spraying, you know, a lovely Suzuki sticker on there, and everything else looks really good. So what I'll probably do is just to end up is using the blanket a little bit while I'm spraying, psst, 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 like that, and that'll keep it covered. Yeah, so I don't get these down. Again, I'm not sure, you probably can see that in the camera, but when I spray that, you'll still see the outer edge of that piece there, you see. So I've got to get rid of that as well. Starting to feel a lot better already. So I think what we'll do is just this bit here, eh? It should be okay. But I'm annoyed with myself. Goodness me. That's like a rookie mistake, that. And that bit is really bad. It's really, really bad. Get in there. Hey, hey, almost there. Almost, almost. And we'll just get around this bit here as well. Right. Yeah, so future lives, you know, the sky's the limit really when it comes to doing live stuff. You know, we'll do it when we're away on our caravan holidays and, you know, all sorts. That'll be really good. But for now, just trying to get used to it. Just trying to get used to it. Oh, man, that looks actually better than it did a wee while ago. But I can still see little bits of the lacquer that's left over, you see. And when we spray it, the primer might not grip to that, you see. And then we'll have spots, and I don't want that. There we go. Put this a bit closer, actually. Nice. Nice. Right, I need a cup of coffee. Have I run out of coffee? I think so. Let's have a look, see how we're looking. It's not bad. Yeah, so what you do with these things, guys, is you keep going down the grades of paper till you get down to the really, that's like 1500. That's really it's not rough, you know. And generally we call it as wet and dry. You put water or some sort of fluid and then you go over it. But you use the rough one first to get all this rubbish off, you see. That's what we're trying to do just now. Yeah, so doing Endless Horsey Field has been a lot of work, guys, I'll tell you. A lot of work. But it really will be worth it in the end. But that piece is just absolutely worn down now. Let's switch to a nice new one, look. There we go. Just get the last of that off. And of course, with the horses, guys, we have now got a horse lorry as well, which we're going to use as a horse lorry, obviously, but also for wild camping. So it's Emily's horse lorry, but David's wild camping lorry. And we are going to be doing it all up. Obviously, as a YouTube project, me and Dabs are, well, David's going to take the lead. He's going to do more, which is great. My wee boy, David. I'm a big wee boy. I'm a big wee boy. Sorry guys, that took a wee bit longer than I wanted, but we're okay, we're okay. Right, so now we need a little drop of water. And what I'm scared of doing is discolouring those stickers. You see the big Suzuki sticker? I'm a little worried about that, a little worried, so I have to be quite careful. But here we go. Get some of the fluid onto it. Oh yeah, I mean, that just, what a difference that makes. Just brilliant. It's amazing how smooth this will get. And it needs to be really smooth. And this time we're going to use petrol resistant lacquer. And hopefully that will solve this problem. Hopefully. So now guys, yeah, we're just on this lighter sandpaper. And hopefully we're going to bring this right back to where it should be. Just watching my stickers, look, watch the stickers. A little bit more water. Yeah, it takes a little while, this. It's not a 5-minute job. If you want it right, that is. Oh, that's Bailey, our Jack Russell. Let's have a wee look. Oh, yeah, you see, it's much better now. That is much better. Still a little bit, see, you see the little shiny points. Then there's still a bit of lacquer there. I think what we'll do is just give it another little rub. So make sure that doesn't come off, you know, it's not really good. It's amazing how the sandpaper, I mean, it like totally makes it so smooth. You think it was smooth before. Boy, oh boy. And we should be okay with this. I mean, probably a pro would maybe spend a lot more time on it, because their standards will obviously be very high indeed. But I'm just a DIYer, you guys. I'll just do my thing. Oh, it's looking nice already. That bubble in it just, oh, wasn't happy with myself. Let me tell you, not happy with myself at all. Still a little bit of a lip there. The edge of the paint. Still don't like that bit there. Turn it around. Yeah, so the lorry, guys, is a 7.5 ton lorry, which has got 6 wheels, obviously, because it's a pretty big machine. So obviously it's got its cab, and then it's got like a living area, and in the back you can actually fit 3 horses in it. But we'll only ever be carrying 2. I don't think we'll ever be having that many horses. But it's been a dream at Emily's, you know, and the stables took like 9 months to build. And it'll take a little bit more yet. I think we're getting the concrete put down shortly and hook up the water, and that's pretty much ready. But Emily wants to foster rescue horses, which is absolutely brilliant, guys. So that's taken a little bit longer because I've got to match her up to the horse. Still don't like this bit. I've got to match her up to the horse, which is not easy, you know, because obviously those horses come and go. So it's taking a little bit longer. It's not like just going out and buying one and that's it, you know, it's not like that at all. But it's good, it's all part of the YouTube projects, you know. And David is the airsoft man. Now, for those of you who don't know what airsoft is a lot like BBs, a bit more powerful compared to when I was a boy, and certainly a lot better looking. And it is just so much fun. So much fun for him. So this year we're on to now. We're hoping to get a lot done with the airsoft and a lot done with the horses. There's Bailey, can you see her? Oh, look. What? She want a wee treat? Are you wanting a wee treat? Is that what you're on, Isabel's? Let's see. She knows where our treats are in this dog, you see, look. Right. Oh, now let's see if she'll do it. Now, she's very picky, this dog, so I'll try her with this first. I'm sure you can still see her. Like, oh no, she does want it. Oh, haven't you got it first? I got it first time this time.
She loves that.
She loves that one. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, she's really picky. Very odd. But you know what Jack Russells are like, guys? I'm sure you do. Right, this bit still isn't coming good. You can imagine how long it took me when I was doing the tank originally. That was a bit of work. That's feeling much better though. It's got to be so smooth, you know. Just as smooth as you like. Yeah, I think once we get this on, that'll be us ready to start painting. Now the paint I tend to use is just spray tins, obviously. I'd love to have a spray booth in the future, but you have to work with what you've got, haven't you? And the paint dries like within 5 minutes. So I really just need to layer it all up. That's the plan, just to layer it all up. That is looking really good. And see, when you use a handy wipe, you can feel how smooth it is. Come on, guys, I think that's about us. I think that's us. I know, look, she's way back across there as well. She's trying her luck. Aren't you, Bailey? You're trying your luck with Dad, aren't you? It's not bad. That's better. That's much better. Right, that'll do us. Because one of my other issues is time. It's always time. Get stuff done. And of course, at the time of filming, this is just Friday night. This is just our Friday night now, where we're going to be doing lives. And obviously, well, I think we've done this. It's our 4th or 5th, I can't remember. But I think we'll maybe do the next one in the living room or something, maybe. That'd be pretty cool just to see us there. And again, we are just practicing, guys, practicing. Right. So what we have is anti-rust primer, which is cool. We'll just have a little bit more rubbish out of there. What do you mean a little bit of rubbish out there? Get all the rubbish out of there. I know, darling, hold on a minute. See, it's my Bailey show. Isn't it the Daddy and Bailey show? I'll tell you something, guys, we're not going to need much here. Yeah, so probably one of the simplest way to do these things, guys, is to have like a blanket and you can just keep moving it around. I'm pretty sure that's how to do it. Just a second, Bales, hold on. This part won't really need primer, but hopefully you'll see the exposed metal ring. You know, totally my fault, totally my fault. Still not happy with myself. I know, I'm coming. In fact, Davs. Oh no, it's okay, I'll get it. My hands are a bit dirty, Bales. I know you've probably got a belly like a rubbish skip, Bailey, but yeah, she's clawing at the thing. So with the primer, let's see. The primer we only really need to get around this area here, like just this area here. I know, no, coming. So what we'll do is we'll bring the blanket up when we're spraying like that, you see. We'll just get that little bit done. And then obviously we can move it down so it can blend in the green. So this tank, you guys, is British Racing Green, which is a very popular colour for the, you know, the classic minis. Maybe else. I thought she wasn't going to take it there. Yeah, and the rest of the bike, you'll see it on our Birnie Family Instagram. I think I've popped one on there lately. It's green, yellow, black, and white. And I'm pretty sure the majority we did was during lockdown, actually. During lockdown here in Scotland. Right, let's get going. Here we go. So I need to dry that off a little bit as well. Yeah, I mean, out in the garage is pretty cold, even for me. So that's why we're doing it in here. One day we'll have a lovely garage, won't we, Bailey? We'll have a lovely garage one day, won't we? Underfloor heating in it or something, eh? That'd be cool, Bales. Right, so I can see all the way around there. Yeah, so normally with the spray can, guys, you know, what you're doing is, you've maybe seen it in previous videos, is go tst, 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 and you just build the layers up. And this won't take much. This won't take much to do at all. I just want to make sure all this is covered while we're doing it. Because obviously you have to watch out for overspray as well. And what I've found in the past is this is the easiest way to do it if you're DIY in it. I know, Billy, I know. So when I put on the primer, probably I'll just have to put on a quick tacky coat, which I like to call a top coat. That's feeling much better. That bit's just still not happy with that bit. Hold on. Not happy with that bit. That's aces. Aces. And we should get a lovely job in the end. Hey, Billy, are you back again, are you? Are you back again, woman? My little woman. Not going on the petrol tank. Right, here we go. Here we go. She'll go away in just a second. She hates the smell of petrol and bikes and all sorts of stuff. She just takes it off. Yeah. You probably had a big supper too. Hey, you're just being gutsy. You're just being a guts. There we go. Right. Right, and that's enough for this. For that. That's absolutely fine just now. That'll actually dry sort of almost instantaneously. Almost instantaneously. So the only thing you're a bit concerned about when doing this is overspray. And I don't want any overspray. So you can pretty much wrap this thing up in a blanket, you know, rather than, you know, normally you tape it up. But when you're doing kind of, I think quicker DIY jobs, like I'm doing at the moment, so it's a lot easier just to use this, you know. And there we go, it's fine and protected. There we go. Right, what I'll try and do is go to the other side now. Like this. So we get it from the other side as well. And what I can do with the green then is blend it in. So it's going to look very shortly like it's got a bald head, really. Pretty much. That isn't looking half bad. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I mean, it's just drying already. So we don't want any on there. We don't want any going down into there. Just this top section here, that's all we need. Yeah, so I was also told, you know, I used to leave like the actual paint itself to dry overnight. But actually, what the pros tell you is that, see, when you put the colour on, is actually put the lacquer on when it's actually, when the colour's actually wet, which is a cracking idea. A really, really good idea. You managing, you guys okay? Here we go. That is looking like it's really covered all that really, really well now. One day I'd love like a proper paint booth, you know, and oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so, so good. We might have to wait for that. Right, let's see if we've got a bald spot. Yeah, look. There we go. pretty much a bald spot now. But it'll all come back together again. Yeah, I mean, you know, at garages they've obviously got proper spray booths and stuff like that, you know, but that is not us yet. Hopefully soon. Having a spray booth would be great. So we've got some projects to do. And with the lorry, we're actually thinking of doing a wrap. And for those of you who don't know, it's basically car stickers, but they cover your whole car. And they can pretty much cover it with anything, any design you want. But I'm thinking of doing Jessica's cab like that. So that might be a lot less work and a lot less money to do. Yeah, a lot less. But apart from me, it is a very quiet household tonight. Young Emily is just doing her best. She's got penicillin, hasn't she, Hannah, or amoxicillin? Amoxicillin, so it's strep. It's almost like you can see the spots on her tongue and stuff, you know. And we'll just get a little bit of tape on here because there was a bit of an imperfection here that I'm going to try and grab while we're doing it. Hopefully this will turn out okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'd love to do another motorbike customization. That would be awesome. But I've got enough stuff to be doing just now without starting on something else, you know. It's always exciting to start a new project, but you've got to finish the ones you're on. So I just want to make sure this pad is protected like this. And that means I can get that green on there, and that should make such a difference. That's great. Yeah, one of the reasons I don't want to put any sticky tape onto there, you see, that's I mean, I'm sure it'd be okay, but I'm sure it'd be okay. Because the green should look absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. It was looking good already until I wrecked it. What's the matter, son? What have you done? Whoopsie. Oh, he's cut his toenail too short? Yeah. Ah. Haven't we all done that, son? It's not very nice, is it? Yeah, it'd be so good to give this tank like 12 coats of lacquer, guys, but that's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. There we go. Right. Now we're going to get this all set up for the green now. Yeah, see, we'll go right down to there. You know something, guys? I think I'm just going to have to. I don't want to, but just in case. I think I'll just put this stuff on really lightly, just in case. What's he going to do to you now, Mummy? Oh, Bailey. It's either Bailey or David normally, isn't it? Yeah, no, we'll just do it. Yeah, so this is a very, very quick DIY job. I really just wish I had more time, but it's just the way that it is just now. Get all this stuff up and ready. Right, so let's get some green on, people. Let's get some green on. Try and bring this thing back to its former glory. So I have to really take my time with this, just to make sure. Where's the green? So here we go, British Racing Green. Get this in another shape as well. So I can get this up. We can get this up over here. So maybe just cover that just now and do this bit quick. Don't any overspray. Don't any overspray onto anything. There we go. Oh, she's gonna look good. Now this coat might take a little bit to build up. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to build up this one. So what you always do, guys, is just a quick talkie coat, what I call a talkie coat, just to get it, here we go, just to get it a contact of paint on there. Really think out what I'm doing here. Don't care about spraying my hands. As long as my bike's okay. Here we go. Now hopefully you'll see in camera, I think you can. That looks like a light green. That's what it looks like. But it's going to be good just building up another bit of coat. We just want to do this top section, you see. That's all we're wanting to do. There we go, see like that. Now this paint might take a little longer to dry. The coloured paint that is. It'll take a little longer to dry. Make sure all this is covered up. Yeah, this is the poor man's way of spraying, you guys. There, that's looking better already. Coffee time. Yes, I'm not sure how many people will probably view this video in the future. But again, just practice for us. That's all it is. We're just practicing. It'd be so nice to do a little bit more, but this is what we've got just now. As per usual in life, you just got to do the best you can. The best you can with what you've got. My trainers. They're around here somewhere. Oh, really? I was just wondering why I was getting sore feet. Yes, it's still pretty cold in Scotland. Pretty cold, so obviously this is why we're doing this stuff inside. There we go, look, and I can see that's drying already. So we're going to hit it again just real quick. Make sure everything's covered up. There we go. Be very, very, very careful. Just keep building this up. And obviously all this has been lacquered, you see, as well. But what we'll do is, there we go, that's looking not bad, people, not bad. What we'll do is, I'm maybe going to leave this overnight, actually, so that I can maybe, what you can get is the wet and dry, the stuff that we're showing you with the water. Once this is all done, like 24 hours later, you can actually rub this back with that, just to get it all blended in, and then we can do the lacquer. Because that is still very, very light. It looks very, very light. It's not bad. And we'll get back round again. Making sure we're okay there. Back down in here, look. Maybe it's just because it's No, I was starting to get a bit concerned there that it's a different shade, but no, I think we're okay. That should come back up again okay. Let's have a little look. Here we go. Yeah, I had this tank beautiful as well before I did that. Never mind. It's needing a little bit again. It's just not quite right over here. We'll get it though. So make sure none of that paint's been on the stickers, but we're okay. It's not bad. Ooh, I noticed there's a bit there as well. Right, I'm going to have to touch that up. I think I'll just get the touch-up paint for that little bit. You know, that little chip, instead of just trying to spray it, making an even bigger mess. We are looking good. Coffee. How are we looking? It's looking pretty good. Looks lighter than the rest of it though. But as well, you know, in time, you know, all the sun and the elements and everything, you know, it'll even out. Looking good. And again, what I'm putting on here is petrol resistant primer, apparently. So the other thing we've got to do, because we kept having issues with the fuel tap. So what you can get is, just have a quick look here. That's like a refurbishment kit for it. So we're going to refurbish that as well. Fill her back up with fuel, and then hopefully, guys, that is us back on the road with it. So I think the past few vlogs I've done has been with the Fireblade, the big Fireblade. And I'm looking for this petrol tap now. Where is he gone? Oh, there he goes. So what we can do is get this guy apart. Let's have a look what I've got here. While that's drying. Right, so we've got that for inside. Let's see. That for inside. So look, we've got a little ring. Then we've got that. That has to be the big one in there for inside. So it's really, really gentle. So I'm going to leave that, in fact, I'm going to leave that just now. It's a little spring as well, so it's a complete little refurbishment kit. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, because I really don't want to be vlogging this year and mucking about with that. I really don't want to do that. Right, let's see what I've got going on here. Right, so it's be these 5 screws. I'm not sure if I've ever had this one open before. I think I did because I thought I'd fixed it. Here we go. Yeah, and of course the other thing with live is I can cut these little bits out. You know, just to make the video that little bit more, you should move along quite briskly, but with live, you're kind of just got to get on with it, really. So this fuel tap will be completely renewed. And hopefully, guys, on our Birnie Family YouTube channel, and the kids channel, the motorbike will be back. Let me just double check. Nice and gentle, so no springs fly out. So there we go, there's the spring. And since we've got one, we might as well change it, eh? don't want this. I don't want that getting damaged while we've got it out. Put them down there instead, actually, and that, and that, and that. Yeah, so hopefully you'll see there, look at the gasket area here. That's the main part of the gasket that I really need to change, you see. And that. So we'll just really take our time. We'll really take our time. Right, so here we go, old one. Oh yeah, I mean, this should all come out together. Nice and gentle, Stevie, nice and gentle. There we go, so it's 1, 2. Now what? Oh, they do have 2, that's good. As far as I can see. Right, let's double check. This will be, yeah, I think that one's for that one, isn't it? That one goes onto there with that. Ooh. Leave him there a second. So make absolutely sure we're all right that way. Here we go. Eesh. Right, so, and then it goes that way. I think what we need to, so be really careful here. Be really careful. Yeah, that one must come off. Yeah, because that's the new one, isn't it? Before I start getting myself all confused, that's the new one. That's the old one, but I need to get this. I need to get this part out here. I've never done this before. You see, does that screw off? Not sure. Get rid of that. There we go. Got it. He's managing, you guys. Yeah. So that's the old one there, which has been causing us the problems, and so this is now going to be the new one. Trying to figure out how to get this guy in here, though. I don't think it goes that way, does it? No. Right, hold on though. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Right, there we go. You always have to be careful you don't go and pick up the primer by mistake. There we go. Just being careful. There we go, that's another one done. Yep, here we go. So we've got that out now as well. What's that one for? Where is it going? Where is it going? I don't know where that one goes on. That's the new one. That's got to go back in. That's old. It does remind me of something though. I wonder if that's the one that goes in here. Probably. You need a coffee too, Johan? Yes, that probably does go in there. Yeah, so it was the fuel tap the last time that caused us some major problems. It's just amazing, isn't it? Just a little bit goes wrong. I'll watch it, I'll lose that little screw there. I'm sure that's where that gasket goes in this part here. Sure of it. And she's back again, look at her. Hey, you're back again, aren't you, Bills? Oh, okay, so that must just be that. Must be just that little ring then. You just screwdriver to go down on there. Whoa, got you. Right, okay. Yeah. Remember now. Just like surgery. Well, there it goes. Look, there's the old one. You got a tiny little screwdriver lying around by any chance?
Oh, I certainly do.
Just to get this one out. Yeah, this one's quite straightforward by the looks of things. It looks like the same way. It looks like the same way either way that you do it. Man, it is jammed in there. Well, so we might as well change it. You see, got a knot coming out. Got you. It's just really. It's probably been in there for about 20 years. You see, guys. It just does not want to come out, but it will in a minute. So I'm going to make it come out. Oh, man alive. It does not want to come out. So you can just get this wee screwdriver right up underneath it. Telling you someone, I cannot get this fucking thing out. Man alive, it's tight in there. Oh, sorry, no, I'm out of camera as well. Hopefully you'll see there, look, just this gasket here. And it's just like it's probably just been in there since the year dot. Here we go, got you. There we go, little man. So, put him aside over there so we don't mix them up, because it's so easy to just put the same one back in again. Yeah, they're exactly the same on each side. Oh, yeah, it's a tight fit in there. It's really tight. Obviously, very, very important indeed. So now I'm going to get rid of this little O-ring as well. I'm going to put that over there, because that has to go round and round that. That's it. So now that's all done. And obviously once we tighten this back down, it'll press it all together. How you getting on then, hon?
Me, yeah, I'm just chilling and making coffee. I wish I put a fire on, but it's not late.
Aye, it's a little bit here now, isn't it? I'm kind of struggling with this this other bit of it though. Oh, yeah, we're working okay. That's the way it's meant to work. So that's that refurbished. You might think sometimes, guys, and it is true, sometimes you're better just buying a new tap, you know, but if you're buying one second hand for like an older bike, you know, it could be just as bad as the one you've got. At least when you refurbish it, at least if you refurbish it, you'll know it's done properly. Ugh. I'm glad I had my supper before this. My poor wee brain. I bet there's a little tool you can get for taking out those gaskets, but I bet you just Right, that looks okay. We'll tighten that up in just a minute. That's much better. There we go. It's working fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the way to do that is, look.
Sorry, I forgot.
Fine. It's looking good.
Working fine?
Alright. It's this bit here I'm a bit miffed with. Because how do I get the plastic bit in between that two again? I don't know. I actually don't know. How does that come apart, hun? Do you know what? No, just because obviously that piece of plastic goes in between, like that. You see. Ah, it's that way around, isn't it? Yes, it goes in that way. But I actually wonder whether it can't be. Anyway, right, we'll leave that just for a second again, because I'm going to get another couple of coats on here. Let's see. We've got another couple of coats on. Back down here. Who me? We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, hun, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't understand. I don't think I've ever done this before.
Have you lost a bit?
No, it's this bit here. Trying to get that inside there. These gaskets are. Look. See, I mean, it looks like it's totally sealed. I don't know. Really understand.
No, it won't unscrew.
No. Maybe it does go in like that.
Stretch over.
No, so maybe it does just go in like that. I wouldn't think so. No, it can't.
It's a bit flimsy.
I mean, is it meant to stretch? I am flummoxed by this. I don't really quite understand. Because that bit goes on there absolutely fine, doesn't it? Yeah, that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it's meant to be, you see. Then this bit goes on, but I don't understand how you get this off. Does it stretch off? And you stretch it back on again? Normal programming will be resumed very shortly. I wonder if it pops off. And in fact, I'll try it on this one because there's less of a danger on the old part, you see. No, I think I'm stuck.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, of course. Oh, I mean, that's one of the things I've loved about YouTube, guys. You know, it's just all these how-to videos. It's like it just doesn't matter what it is. You can find a how-to video, can't you? I have no idea how you get that off. Take that ring off there, like. Seeing if it unscrews, but it doesn't unscrew. No, I think I'm going to have to consult a YouTube video, guys, about that one. It's coming together, though. I can see the letters really starting to come up now. It's really starting to layer up now. Oh, it's a bit light still. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit light for my liking. But no, guys, I am flummoxed. I do not know how to do it. Because you can't really muck around with these things. They're pretty much... You see, and that should be... And that was on there, you see. So they've got all their gaskets, so nothing could come off. Still, I'm having a major issue here. I don't know, hun. I don't know, unless we just use the old one. Use the old one on one side and then on the other, eh? Does that work? I think it would. I think it would. If we can do it that way. I mean, it's almost like a double gasket. We could just double gasket. I don't know, maybe... No. So that was twisted round now, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's this new to me. I'm not sure how this works at all. We'll get it though. We get there in the end. Oh, and that's me over my hour. Kind of hoping to do these like hour shows, you know. Obviously, it's very quiet in the house tonight. I'm just sort of mucking about doing this, but I'm going to get my Sharon to do that actually, because she'll manage it. Oh, maybe look at a quick YouTube video as well. But yeah, I think we'll get it in the end. We'll get it in the end. Look. So with that one there, we could always just do one side. And of course, that's a new spring for it. I put the old one this side, didn't I? Sure I did. And I'd get that spring, get it all put back together again. We're looking good. It's okay. It's working perfect as well. Yeah, I'm just wondering. I bet you, this hasn't been off. This is probably the first time I've ever changed even this little gasket here. This little rubber gasket. I bet you this is the first time. It does look pretty ratty and tatty. I'll put that over that side as well to remember which ones are which. Here we go. All right, so we'll get down to here. There we go. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I won't bore you carrying on all that. I know that there's maybe not a lot of people on just now, and you might be watching this a little bit in the future, but this really is practice live for us, So we're getting there. It's starting to get more used to it. Once you've done it a few times, it starts to, you really start to get it, and it should be really, really good. But as always, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit notifications. Of course, this live channel is part of our Birnie Family YouTube channel. And of course, we've got David and Emily's Birnie Family Fun channels for kids as well. So we just really hope you enjoy all those. But for now, thank you so much for watching. That'll be us. Yeah. then we'll have to go down here and go end stream. End stream, end.